Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Regenerative Living. I'm your host, Tony Cho, here at ChoZen Retreat in Sebastian, Florida, southeast central Sebastian, nestled between the Treasure Coast and the Space Coast, a place of beautiful, wild, unbridled nature. As you can see behind us is the St. Sebastian River and Preserve that connects to the Indian River Lagoon, one of the most biodiverse lagoon systems in North America. And behind us, we have Blue Cypress Lake, which is the headwaters to the St. Johns River, one of the only rivers that flows north in North America, and the headwaters to the Everglades, which flows south down to the Everglades, Lake Okeechobee, and the Everglades. This provides water, nourishment for 11 million Floridians. ChoZen was born after we did a retreat here called Time and Space, where we invited change makers and thought leaders and visionaries from all over the world in a gifted experience that transformed not only our lives and the lives of everybody who attended, but also this land resonated deeply, and it became very apparent to me and my wife that this land is deeply sacred and deeply healing. And from that moment is where ChoZen Retreat was born. And through that process, the crest of ChoZen, the logo was formed, and the concept of the ChoZen path and the philosophy evolved from there. And then about 5 years ago, the senior care facility by the river became available, which is a 41-bed low-income senior care facility, which we then bought back from the state of Florida. After it had been returned to the state in a friendly foreclosure, we bought another school site from Kashi. And then about 3 years ago, Kashi decided to sell another 24 acres, which had been our community center, had been the eco village, and had been the guest house. And we figured out how to come together and come up with a deal to buy it so that it could stay within the family and we could reconceptualize it as ChoZen Retreat. And that's what we did, and we're now navigating the next evolution of that. It was entitled to be a retreat center, a spa, a guest house, a school, a senior care facility. There's a residential component of it, and currently we're not building or developing those phases, but ultimately that's what will be planned and what will be developed with the support of the community, with the support of partners, and with the support of the universe and Mother Nature and the spirit. But it has been a beautiful 11-year journey filled with magical gathering, magical community, incredible people, a lot of awareness, a lot of conservation, incredible amount of thought leaders and change makers who have descended and taught on this property, from Deepak Chopra to the Zen master to Colin Udon to so many beautiful Dr. Gemma, Dr. Suhas and Manisha, our advisors, our supporters, our board members now. So it has been quite a journey for the last 11 years, and we're excited for the ChoZen philosophy, the ChoZen path, the ChoZen Center for Regenerative Living, which we launched earlier this year, to come into fruition, that can be a legacy of conservation, a legacy of regenerative living and placemaking, where we're doing regenerative agriculture and permaculture and building upon the history and the magic that my grandmother started almost 50 years ago. And it's a great honor and a big responsibility to continue to steward this land. And we are excited to welcome new supporters, new partners, new donors, and new community members to join our mission and help save the wildlife corridor and help be part of this ChoZen beautiful community.